Well, hello. My name is Dr. Barbara Ciccarelli. I have experience and credentials in life writing and theories of the self, and that's partially what led me to becoming a relationship coach. Um, Throughout the workshop, which is surviving the ups and downs of relationships, I will be repeating a mantra: pause, reflect, reset, realign. So you might hear that again. Um, let's go to slide one. And I'm delighted to say that here I am with my partner of about 25 years. I'm very happy. And of course, we've had some ups and downs like everybody, and we've stuck it together regardless. So I want to say that we're talking about something universal with ups and downs of relationships, not just romantic relationships, but friendships, family ties, professional bonds. Every meaningful connection moves, it shifts, it stretches us. Sometimes endings are not failures. They're in they're the soul's way of saying it's time for a new beginning. So don't focus on the ending, focus on the beginning that emerges. This workshop is not about judging your relationships, it's about building awareness. Why? Because awareness is where choice begins. I just want to pause for a moment. So, in the next slide, let me change it here. This is one of my favorite pictures. It is of the park nearby. We're in Amsterdam, and this is Rembrandt Park in Amsterdam West. And I just love the path leading to the huge trees, and which are covered with leaves, and a nice time of year. Um, the rhythm of relationships, that's the topic of this slide. And every connection has seasons, closeness, repair, reconnection. We're talking about flow in this slide. Many people panic when connection fluctuates, but fluctuation is normal. Research shows emotional closeness naturally rises and falls every 3 to 6 months. That's rhythm, not instability. The question isn't, why isn't this perfect? The question is this challenge helping me grow or making me think? Or making me shrink, I should say. Is this challenge helping me grow or making me shrink? I want you to notice something simple. Where do your relationships breathe? Where do you feel expansion? And where do you feel constricted? And as a quote, I have healthy relationships flex, unhealthy ones drain. You probably also heard the saying, expression, energy gains or drains. Something to consider. Next slide. Temporary challenge or turning point. And we're moving towards clarity now. When tension shows up, we often go to extremes. We might say something like, this is doomed, or it's nothing, one extreme or the other. But I shouldn't say should. You could look at tension as information. Growth hides inside discomfort, but repeated pain is a signal. Studies show many people repeat the same relational pattern 3 to 4 times before recognizing it consciously. So ask yourself, is this a passing moment or a repeating pattern? Because as I said earlier, a repeating pattern is a signal. If something keeps returning in your relationship, it's not punishment, it's curriculum. What lesson might this be trying to teach you? Again, the takeaway is clarity, what I mentioned at the start. Next slide, emotional safety check. We're looking at safety in this slide. You deserve spaces where your truth can be spoken without fear. Emotional safety doesn't mean no disagreement. It means curiosity survives conflict. When we feel emotionally unsafe, the brain activates the same stress response as physical danger. That's why small comments can feel disproportionately big. So when tension arises, pause. Ask yourself, what's actually being threatened right now? My ego, my values? This distinction changes everything. Changing the slide. Okay, this slide is about boundaries as bridges. And the topic of this slide is respect. The topic and the takeaway is respect. Boundaries are often misunderstood. They are not walls. They are bridges. They teach others how to meet you with respect. People with clear boundaries report significantly less relational stress and greater self-trust. When you don't set boundaries, resentment quietly replaces intimacy. So choose one small boundary to reinforce this week. Not aggressively, not defensively, kindly. Boundaries preserve love. Ignoring them erodes them. Erodes it. Ignoring boundaries erodes it. Diminishes it. So I just want to talk a little further. I want to talk about awareness for one thing. Relationships reflect who we're becoming. Notice what each connection awakens in you. And then as on top of awareness, acceptance. You can look at every relationship as teaching you something. Some of the lessons we learn from relationships are healing. Some are release. In terms of acceptance, ask yourself, if nothing changed in the relationship, could you accept it? Listen to your body. Your body often knows before you know. One topic I'm particularly interested in is freedom of identity. You could say forgiveness frees you first. One interesting research item is studies show forgiveness lowers cortisol and improves immune responses within weeks. Why is that? Because resentment is heavy. So we've talked about awareness, acceptance. We've talked about forgiveness. And then there's peace. Closure is something you create for yourself. It's not something someone gives you. Closure isn't about them explaining, it's about you understanding. And finally, the next steps. Of course, this takeaway and topic for the final issue is growth. Relationships are classrooms for emotional evolution. Some teach us how to love better. Some teach us how to leave better. Not everything that's broken needs fixing. Some things need releasing. Remember the mantra I mentioned at the beginning of the workshop? I just want to repeat it once again. Pause, reflect, reset, realign. That's how we survive the ups and downs. Not by controlling relationships, but by staying connected to ourselves within them. You've been listening to Dr. Barbara Ciccarelli, Relationship Success Coach. I have experience and degrees in theories of the self and life writing. Other topics include trauma and immigration. And if you want, if you want to learn more about my coaching business or myself, you can go to www.drbarbaraforsuccess.com. That's DRBARBARAFORSUCCESS.com. And there you can find my references to my live events and newsletters, for example, and other items, freebies. It's been great having you as an audience, and I hope I see you at one of my live events. Bye-bye.